Hello there Pokemon fans, welcome to another PlaySkape Games video, and today we're very excited. First time on Ablaze, having Ablaze available on PTCGO. We opened a whole bunch of packs earlier. We've got 150 packs live on Twitch, so make sure you follow us on the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/PlaySkape Games. And the first deck, post-rotation deck we've managed to build is Vikavolt V. So Vikavolt V is one of the new hype decks for post-rotation and the upcoming format. Today we're going to be focusing on a post-rotation deck list. So Vikavolt V is basically just here. So basically it's all about item lock. So the Paralyzing Bolt, 50 damage, lightning colourless. They can't play any items from their hands, so there's a good chance sometimes you can get you can do it first if you're going second, like through Koko V and stuff. But most time you get it up rolling, and yeah, so you do a few pokes with the item lock. They can't really do much with their setup and their board, and then you end up using Super Zap Cannon, the second attack, for 190 damage. So that's really like powerful. Thank you Karus PT for the follow. And yeah, so it's just a really like all-round solid card. It's got 210 HP. It's a basic V, so you can put the new Cape of Toughness on it to make up to 260 HP, so Zacian can't one-shot it. You've got the new Turbo Patch, so later on you can keep setting up your Vikavolt Vs with some coin flips, of course, but still really powerful. And it's just like it's got loads of controlling elements. You've got Mallow Lana for the healing, crushing hammers to sort of remove their energies. The new Mimikyu as well, to stop them using their Mallow and Lanas or any other healing cards. And yeah, it's just an all-round sort of decent sort of mid-game control, sort of it's like control aggro in its own kind of way. It's a very fun deck to play, and we're very excited about playing it over the next few weeks. And yeah, let's jump straight into some games with Vikavolt V. So we're just jumping onto the standard ladder now. Obviously it will still include cards from Ultra Prism through to Lost Thunder, so we're not doing fully like post-rotation testing at the moment, and there'll be a lot more stronger decks around, but it's just to give you guys an idea of how the deck runs, and then you can sort of make your own ideas for it, make a pre-rotation list if you're playing in the upcoming online tournaments, and just, you know, see how the deck goes. So this hand isn't overly amazing. He's making me go first, so that's not too bad. He can't donk me because Dragapult V Max most amount it can do is 130, and that's from turn 2. So this actually could be alright. It'll be a bit of a shame having to get rid of those turbo patches, but I think that's a sacrifice we're willing to make. So Dragapult V Max probably won't be around as much in the upcoming meta and post-rotation, because unfortunately Dragapult and Dragapult V Max are both weak to darkness, and Eternatus V Max is the new sort of big boy on the block. Hopefully we'll give you a deck profile for that in the next couple of days. And yeah, it's just a very powerful Dragapult. I think will have more time in the future, but at the moment I think it's going to be just a bit outpaced by what else is going to be around in the meta. And also we've got Mallow and Lanas, which will be really good for this as well. But unfortunately, we're just literally forced to Dedenne change like 5 unusable cards here, so that happens sometimes, unfortunately. So use the Dedenne, discard the hand cards, and draw some more. So we've got our item lock, which is great. He's missed his turn 1. He's missed his turn 1 energy, so that's really good for us. I'm not going to Marnie him because he did absolutely nothing on his turn. Let's have a think. What else can we do? I could boss and start hitting into this. So I think we want to get rid of Jirachi, so we'll just... No, but then he's got less things he can play, so... I'm just going to Paralyzing Bolt here and see what he does. I've got the Crobat, I've got more options for like drawing cards next turn. Ah... So I completely forgot, because we were playing Dragapult V Max, there was a good chance that he was going to be using the Giratina. We should have obviously... Well, we draw the extra 2 cards with Speed Energy, so it's not too bad. And he's going to just be forced, basically, to just bring out one of these and attack for like 60 damage. And he's not even going to two-shot us, which is great. The biggest loss that this loses post-rotation is Electro Power, so it's quite hard to two-shot V Maxes without Electro Power, but If you can item lock them, like you just play Shrine. Okay, he wants me to take he wants me to take a prize against Jirachi, I guess. But we got Crushing Hammers, so we can hopefully remove his energy. Unfortunately, we didn't do it that time. That would have been really good. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to quick ball away this Marnie. I'm going to slow him down a little bit from like his draw. We're going to be knocking out the thing here, so we don't need to get Absol just yet. So I might just grab Tapu Koko Prism Star. And we're going to attach here, and we're going to Crobat. See if we can get a boss's orders or something. Obviously, so I forgot that I've completely forgot that this happened to me. Obviously, we should have attached here so we could have taken the KO this turn. But that's fine. We'll see what else we can do. We'll put the Cape of Toughness here, and we will just Marnie. Okay. Fortunately, you can't Turbo Patch a Speed Energy. So yeah, normally, obviously, we should have just attached there, but we're recording a YouTube video at the same time and talking about the deck, and sometimes these kind of things create. We have been streaming for 5 hours at the point of recording this video, but that's ahead, so we've slowed him down a little bit at least. It would have been really nice to have stopped him using his to have knocked his Jirachi out, but yeah. We might still be okay. We've got Mallow and Lana, so we can heal and retreat our Pokemon. So one of the lovely people in our chat on our Twitch stream, twitch.tv/PlaySkape Games, has said, yeah, so Thunder Mountain is a huge loss to this deck before the standard rotation on August the 28th. Thunder Mountain Prism Start reduces the electric cost of your electric Pokemon by 1 electric energy. But we have Turbo Patch, indeed, so we can use Turbo Patch to get our energies back and, you know, regain the sort of board that state. So all he's doing is shredding. That's really good for us. He's just going to shred, 60 damage. But because he's got the Hornet, ooh, he's going to try and stall me out with the Dedenne. So we need to hope we find a switch. We've already discarded 2 switches earlier, unfortunately. We need to hope we find a switch or a Air Balloon. So we're going to put the speed energy here. No switches, so we're just going to Marnie and pray. Yeah, we got the Air Balloon. Although this just dies to spread damage next turn, so we're just going to use a switch here. We'd waste the Air Balloon on this Dedenne. So the good thing is, we can sort of sit on the Vikavolt for a bit, and we can hopefully find Mallow and Lana. We've got Mallow and Lana in the discard, so if we can find Quick Ball, we can use Eldegoss next turn. That would be really good. So Mallow and Lana, you switch to the bench and then you heal 120 damage. Oh look, there it is. Ask and you shall receive. So potentially we should have just stuck the Air Balloon down on the Crobat, because these Dragapult decks, yeah, I was trying to find my words there. These Dragapult decks really love their Marnie, so if we put the Air Balloon there, we would have then be able to switch straight back in. Ah, yeah, so he's taking the KO there, that's fine. If we can top deck an energy... Ooh, no. Because if we top decked the energy there, we could have just then Mallow and Lana into this one. If this is heads, it's really helpful. That is heads, gets rid of that. So the problem is, if we use Mallow and Lana here, we're not going to be doing anything. So we'll just literally just be healing for the sake of healing. But what we could do is potentially get a switch. I'm going to put the Cape of Toughness here, and we're just going to Marnie him, because he's got 6 cards in his hand as well. We didn't get the switch, which was really annoying. But we got the speed energy, so we could theoretically still get the switch. No. Get rid of the Chaotic, get rid of his Shrine of Punishment. I don't think it's relevant at the moment anyway, but let's have a think, guys. So I think we just Super Zap Cannon this turn, I guess. Yeah, we've already used our Crobat. Do we have another Dedenne in the deck? So could the Dedenne change again? Try and hit the switch. Well, he's gonna take out in knock out in 2 turns anyway. Could the Dedenne change? Do we want to Dedenne? Nah, it's just gonna give him more easy prizes, I think. So the one worry with this deck at the moment is post rotations, the lack of fundamentals, the amount of damage output we can do. But ideally we want to be doing things like using boss's orders to kind of like stall out his Pokemon whilst we like hit on them with item lock and then hope they just can't like retreat out of them, hard retreat out of them. So he was a bit silly there. I only had like 40 hit points left. He could have knocked me out with Shred and then still set up this one. Obviously, I can't do enough damage to knock it out. But he doesn't know that I'm not playing a version with Electro Powers just yet. Problem is now. Oh no, that's fine. We still got loads of HP because of the Toughness Cape. So that was a Tails on the Turbo Patch, that would have been quite helpful. Tails on the Crushing Hammer, that would have been quite helpful. So we do actually have a... yeah, so what we can do here... I hope we still got another Dedenne-GX in the deck. We play 2 Dedenne, so hopefully... yeah, there is another Dedenne in here. So that's great. We can Dedenne change. And maybe we can draw into a Mallow Lana and an Air Balloon for later. So we've got the Mallow Lana, which is great. We've got 2 lightning in the discard, so now we've got to play a more sort of healing tactical game. So we can actually set up this one. That's actually great. So what we're going to do is we'll set up this one, and then we can just Mallow and Lana into it. And then we've got Eldegoss again next turn to Mallow and Lana again. I kind of want to put the Absol down. We don't need to Mallow and Lana this turn. We hit into him, we take 160, then we heal. I think it's fine. Yeah, we'll just Paralyze and Bolt him this turn. We could knock out this Jirachi. No, we don't need to worry about Mallow. We don't need to knock out... I want to get this in range of being KO'd, so we'll Paralyze and Bolt him here, I think. Is it worth using Mallow? No, I don't want to... I think he's going to have switches and stuff, yeah. So we're Mallow and Lana this turn, I think it's fine. There's lots of things we could have done there. I think, like... Yeah, I think we should have just... Yeah, we probably should have just gone... I don't know. There's lots of different ways we could have played that turn, I think. So, lovely person in the chat has just asked, how do we like Crobat? So I think a lot of decks are going to be using the new Crobat V from Darkness Ablaze just as like a one-off, just as a auxiliary draw. So most of the time you'd prefer to have an extra Dedenne-GX because Dedenne is a lot better earlier on because you're not going to have like a massive hand size, I think. Aha, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that we've got an Eldegoss for another Mallow and Lana. Unfortunately, we don't have the KO, which is really annoying. If we could just KO him this turn, we'd be so far ahead. Hopefully we can top deck the energy. That would be amazing. So item lock is just so powerful. I think he's just having... I think he's just struggling to like... just keep his board state going and stuff. He might have energy spinners. He might have mysterious treasures. He might have crushing. He might even have his own crushing hammers for all we know. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to heal this turn, which is a bit annoying because they just do 30 spread on this. We could have potentially like hard retreated and then tried to use Turbo Patch, but if we missed the Turbo Patch, then we'd just be very sad. Fortunately, now we've got no cards. So potentially what we could have done there is hard retreated Hard retreated with the Dedenne. Use the Turbo Patch. If it was Tails, I don't know. I think there was many ways we could have played that. Or isn't that? Oh, okay. Marnie doesn't give us a new hand size. That's great. So here's the Mimikyu. Stops bench Pokemon being healed, but obviously it works with Mallow and Lana, because when you use Mallow and Lana, the switch happens first and then the heal. Okay, he's hiding. He's hiding. What are the odds of us like drawing not a single draw support or any kind of like relevant card that we could have actually used? Well, Stamp TEU is nice, I guess. We might have to hard retreat that. Just zap here. Problem is he's gonna. I think we might be too far behind at this stage. Super Sap Cannon. I'll build this one up just to be safe, because we might have to like hard retreat this one next turn. The most annoying thing is about Vikavolt is that it's got a retreat cost of 3. I'll be probably playing more Air Balloons if it had a retreat cost of 2, I think. But then you can use your Toughness Cape, so it makes sense. Yeah, I think we've used both of our Mallow and Lanas now. Eldegoss is down. I think we probably won't be able to. I think we might be too far behind. We're not going to be expecting much Dragapult VMAX post rotation, and we had that obvious misplay earlier on, where instead of attaching to the active and using the item lock, we attached to the bench one by accident. So that was just a misplay, obviously. So we can't heal anymore. Can't heal anymore, unfortunately. Can't really do too much with his hand. Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's just a rough idea of how the deck works. Obviously, it's not on this Dragapult list has got a lot of pre-rotation cards, but I just wanted to show you guys the structure of a list. You can make the deck more kind of like control focused, like I have. You can make it more aggressive by putting in more energies or more ways to get your turn one, item lock. You can put more things to increase your damage. You can run Scoop up next with Galarian Zigzagoon. I'll just show you guys quickly the deck again. So here's the deck. As you can see, it's just a very kind of like starting sort of place for it. We've looked at a lot of deck profiles, a lot of what people are trying to do. This is a much more control-oriented version. Obviously, we misplayed against the Dragapult, but you can see kind of what we're trying to go for. They're just early item locks. We didn't get much chance to like use boss's orders to stall stuff out, and they can't like use switches or scoop up nets to retreat. So there's lots of ways you can play this deck. It's very flexible. The core of the deck really needs probably needs the crushing hammers and the similar energy count, and obviously 4 Vikavolts and a Koko. But there's lots of ways you can build a deck. I would love to know what you guys think. How do you think we should build Crobat? How do you think we should build Vikavolt V? Do you want to go down a more kind of aggressive version that gets earlier item lock, or do you want to make it like more control orientated? I'd love to know your thoughts. Please leave a comment below, and remember to smash that subscribe button, ding the bell so you get notifications every time we post a new video. We're going to be doing lots more Darkness Ablaze deck profiles over the next couple of days, so keep supporting the channel, and yes, I'll see you soon, Pokemon fans. Go to catch them all. Thank you very much for watching the video. Remember, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away this beautiful Blastoise and Piplups GX Rainbow Rare card from Cosmic Eclipse. PSA 9 graded, very hard to find. We're getting very close now, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, support the channel, and one of you lovely people could be winning this amazing card. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon, Pokemon fans. Gotta catch them all.